0. So it's taking more time than 5.5 hours should be kind of expected.
Can't the balance team just spawn pre-built bases? Get rid of this dead 2 minutes every game. Thank you.
Yeah,
no bombers killing your settings games.
Let's just spawn at minute 10 with just like these pre-done bases.
Exactly. I want to play auto chess.
I feel like would have solved some of our issues then.
What do we have? 3 UEF and 1 Sarah. Auto. Since we bullied Auto for mimicking our faction choices, he really seems adamant on picking a different faction in all these games.
It's like weakness finally overcame to him.
I really don't like what Blodir and Wesh are doing in this situation, where they're both building their air factory at the mexes.
I'd say, like I said this to you as well during the game, where I was saying I wonder if it's possible to have some, you know, pretty decently done BO, like with the reclaim done next to you, because you have the reclaim right next to your base.
You can. I had a build order at some point to do a quick second air into a transport followed by bombers to get the plateau like as soon as possible. But I figured it was like looking back at it, it was less efficient than just doing a standard expansion into these hydros and scaling through that. It also made me late to mid, which was risky. And I just figured it wasn't really worth it.
Bully and Auto are doing the exact same thing. But,
you hate to see it.
Listen, all I know is that after today, we are not exactly the openings experts here. At least I'm not. So who knows?
Although Bully's doing a second land, which is more understandable to me. It's less pigeons you need to do and wait. I kind of feel like early air here isn't like an early bomber doesn't really get you too much on funeral plains.
It's kinda true, because you expand quite slowly because of the reclaim and the low amount of mixes.
Like not only that, but you'll have like all your engineers kind of going in the same directions, so they'll always be at these 2 mech spots because they have to get to the reclaim and the mexes beyond that. So if you bomb an engineer, there's always going to be one like 3 or 5 seconds close by to it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Bully is doing. He started the land factory, then walked with his ASU, but his ASU is walking towards the hydro where there's no engineers to assist.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not too great. I guess he's just going to build the mexes and go straight into middle beyond that. Or he might have just, yeah, there he goes. He's finally corrected for the hydro. He's actually going to build a land factory there after the mexes.
Yeah, Blodir is rushing a transport? What?
He's doing my old build. Or my old build.
Your old build sucks.
He's actually missing. He needs, wait, he's doing 2 mech marines. He needs 2, if he's not going to drop the plateau, he needs 2 labs. I mean, 2 arties over there. But he's bringing 2 mech marines, so what is he going to drop?
The thing is, like, for a drop like that, it's way too early. If it's like, I actually will be very surprised if he drops there. I think he's going.
No, he's not. Why else would he make the labs? He has to be doing something more. Or maybe he's dropping the NGs there, and then he's gonna use like a mini ghetto to do some damage.
No, but there's a static AA in the next to the PD, so
that doesn't matter because you can build a factory and then like lab the T2 PD and then lab the rest of the base. Because the cliff blocks the T2 PD.
I guess that's true, but this is such an early investment, like 6 units, minutes 320 transport.
Well, it's extremely bad here because he also has to make the factory, which is another 250 mass, rather than having like 2 labs attached, or 2 arties attached to the transport.
Like, and you're gonna have like 1 next to capture there, like compared to just like slowing down the expansion towards the top left, just delaying it by let's say 2 or 3 minutes, and just like grabbing way more map control for yourself, because he has no units, no expanding engineers.
Well, what I like to do sometimes is when you do it, you turn the air factory into an NG factory. And that kind of helps you with the decrease in scale you get from moving your first couple NGs over there.
Yes, that's true, but I'm still very confused. I think in theory something like this can't be like the best way to play the map.
I agree with you. Like I said, that's kind of why I decided to move away from it. Because if you look at Bully's base over here, even though Bully and Blodir are on different slots, and he gets the extra mechs, you can see he has he's starting his 5th land factory. He has an air factory, Blodir, 2 factories for land and 1 factory for air. It's already a huge discrepancy, and it's like that puts you in such a dangerous position in middle because you could just get completely swarmed.
Yeah, what is important though is that Bully took one of the backmaxes and he had 2 engineers reclaiming, so Auto is probably pretty gassed because of that.
Yeah, he's greedy.
It's like Auto's slot and Blodir's slot, they always get like the back stuff because they don't have any other reclaim at the start.
This he dropped the labs. They killed 1 striker, and now they go back into the transport.
I mean, I guess if the transports can win them air by Bully and Auto suiciding the air, trying to kill it, then it works out. Because all these inties for like the inties from Blodir and Wesh have like 6 air units killed. They killed like all the air, and they lost like nothing. The tank is shooting at the transport midair. That's the issue, even though it's hovering. Like
No. Bully moved his tank away from the engineer. It was about to kill. It was 1 shot away. Okay, no, there's another one that's gonna run in, I think.
Listen, he gives Blodir fake hope, okay? Like now Blodir queued up a radar, it's gonna waste mass and then it's gonna die. This fucking Gato is doing way more damage than it should be.
Blodir is reclaiming the T2 PD as it's shooting the Artie on the hill. Excellent.
And the Art actually killed the PD, so now the engineer stopped reclaiming. And the Art is overkilled all the mass. Oh no, wait, there's a bit left. This fucking Ghetto is a big prank. I wonder, this is so fucking cost efficient, and it shouldn't be this cost efficient. I think the big issue was they suicided early air trying to kill it and it failed, and now it can just roam around to kill all the raids.
But like, look at the cost of everything they're doing. Like with that transport, that means he has no time to micro his ACU. It was standing at middle for like 30 seconds, and that's 30 seconds of no rock reclaiming until your T2 mexes.
Yeah.
Like Bully right now is in such a nice position. He could just do a classic, just straight into Titans, and control the game pace for like the next 5 or 7 minutes.
Yeah, although Auto seems to be a bit behind. He is not a lot of eco and barely any units as well.
Well, you have to compare him more to Blodir because it's Wesh is more.
Wait! Either Wesh or Blodir is
tanks
dead
are
here.
coming.
Look at these tanks from Bully. I think they're both shooting at Blodir. Blodir should be.
Yeah.
They have no supporting units. Blodir has 8 tanks. They're all outside of position. Wesh has nothing either. This is either a 2 for 0 or a 2. Let's play.
Let's play. The final hope of a man who's lost.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like they're still green. There's really like now Blodir is also gonna potentially lose his units here.
Oh, there's Bully even as OC. He does have a nice PD that finished, but no.
They're far away from Vet as well.
Oh, Bully, don't let him get away.
Ooh. Oh no, there you go.
Oh, that was so clutch. I think if that
that was the last second, yeah.
If that didn't kill him, I think Blodir would have gotten away.
They don't even want to kill Wesh. They're gonna make it a 2v1, which is honestly the right decision, right?
Well, they couldn't kill Wesh, yeah. I mean, that PD was gonna be obnoxious, but also they probably have no intel, so they don't know. And of course, they lost their armies killing Blodir. And
you can see
as well.
Bully has started the T3 transition already. He's actually started before he even made his T2P gen. Probably stalling E on that one.
And he made quite some E, and of course you have 2 Hydros as well.
Well, you can see he's building P-gens in the middle of the map.
Yeah, tech on power. Not sure about that. His method PG Tech 2 is finished. It should be done in a minute, his HQ that is, and Wesh doesn't have Tech 2. so that's not great. Like
Well,
it's
he just got the
minute 9.
T2 HQ done. It's on 95%.
Yeah, he does, but it's minute 9. He doesn't have any build power around it to rush Tech 3. It can't rush. I mean, I guess he can rush a Tech 2 Pigeon, but like the Tech 3 HQ for Bully is already on 45%. And this middle reclaim, everyone after that HQ fight was like, yeah. Okay.
Well, why does everybody do that? Everyone forgets the mass is there. By the way, did you see the striker at the top of that Wesh's Hydro? It's on 3 vet.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, I think it's gonna die before it could kill the Hydro.
No. Those tanks have a movement command like next to the tank and then away. So they might, like, it might live.
If you look at the tank, it's like, can't decide which one to shoot.
Yeah, it's shooting at both. No! No! Oh, he moved too late. The hero.
The transport drop from Auto somewhere? Why is he dropping 3 tanks onto the plateau? But why?
Reinforcements. I don't know. Okay, he finally cleared off. They, I'd say, because they still have the 2 of them, like Bully and Auto, they should focus on grabbing like some of the reclaim, especially Auto has a lot in that corner left.
Well, they need to get one of them to get some ACU upgrades for sure.
Not necessarily.
I think having one person do the Titans and one person have an ACU upgrade would be great. Imagine regen aura with Titan.
Oh my god, don't say that. that's fucked up. He's dropping his first Titans. Okay, Bully's finally decided to use the mid-mass. That's making a tech to radar there as well. The thing is, okay, Wesh is going T3 lands, which is the right decision, but it's obviously gonna be quite a bit later. I'd say Bully should definitely be able to clear off the entire top left. And the issue is, once you lose both corners like that, once the reclaim is gone, it's not that much mass, but it's so much map control. Basically, if Wesh loses that, he's down to like a quarter of the map, basically, which is not great.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the Titan drops. I feel like if he was gonna drop it, he should do it like on the plateaus themselves over here, and basically kill all these mexes.
Top left.
Yeah, but the first one was dropped to kill this like army in front of his own army.
Yeah, but I think it's both fine.
I guess my worry is, like, you know that the main thing that's going to counter you is going to be a Titan rush. So you just want to get as much greed as you can with the first drops, because to get the Titan rush, he's gonna pause his factories. So you know there's not going to be too many units moving around to stop your Titans. If there are, that means he's not doing a Titan rush, which means you can be more greedy later.
Hey, this Titan that dropped on the top left, it isn't targeting the factory right now. It was shooting at the cliff, but the factory terraformed it brutally.
Oh, there it goes again. I like that the NG on the right side for Wesh has made a PD and has blocked in the raid by Auto.
They're
hostages.
Yeah, they're hostages, yeah. Okay, so Wesh is making like full tech 3 support factories. He's probably gonna go all in on Titan spam.
Yeah, actually has 15 Titan, 1 pillars in some of the factories.
Wesh ecoed actually very well. He has a T3 max and all his core maxes are capped. I don't think this is the case for Bully and Auto. They don't even have everything capped. So
it's not, yeah.
I'd say eco is probably very similar. Wesh has less tech 2 maxes on the front, but you know that he's making a second tech 3 max now, which is, I'd say, it's pretty good actually.
That's why I wanted him to drop a factory to kill these 2 like northern T2 mexes over here. I mean, drop a Titan, not a factory.
Oh.
And I mean, one Titan here would have just been able to clear that out and just sit there. It could have even ran into like these T3 mechs. It's not going to kill it because it's going to take too long, but you could kill the engineers around them.
Yeah, that's true. It's. I mean, maybe he was a bit scared. I mean, he didn't have vision or eye control in that area, so they can, of course, be sniped down by ints. Maybe that's why he prefers to drop more safely. I'd say Auto is playing it a bit too passively, though. Like, if you look at the amount of spam that's on the map, it's very, very lacking. Auto is also rushing T3, but like, it's still a 2v1. If Bully is pressuring the top left, Auto should try to pressure the right side as well.
In my opinion, it should have been, since Bully was doing the Titans, if he's the aggressive one, and then Auto is allowed to basically eco up and eventually support the Titan push with whatever Sarah support units he can get. Like, you know, if he gets more P-Gen E, then he can make Sarah shields, he can make snipers if he needs to.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it's more like you can still like kind of poke at the formation, right? To like try to go. For example, on the right side, there's like 10 tanks from Weshing from formation. If you attack it like from the corner, you can basically kill everything for free. Like,
well, yeah, he can punish the one person's attention. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't even need to do much. You can just fake being aggressive. That is already effective in and of itself. Of course, only to that much extent, but it's still gonna be worth something. He is going T3 air, although that air factory isn't a responsible spot because it's right next to a cliff. Well, more like a slope, but I mean, it's not awful, but it's still a bit of a weird air factory location. Bully also is preparing T3 air. I'd say that's a bit of bad coordination. I don't think you need double T3 air.
Why are you saying Bully's preparing T3 air? Oh, because he has the paused T1 factory.
Yeah, next to the T3 Pigeon he's prepping. Which also...
Well, that's gonna take forever with the
yeah, but... Wesh is also going T3R, which is nice. It can be easy to forget in situations like this. He is on 2 T3 maxes. Thing is, I think Wesh kinda expected a big push, so he made lots of Titans. But no push came, so because Bully and Auto just started ecoing. So
but it's
now
not really an issue for Wesh because he just has about as many Titans. He might actually have less Titans than Bully does. Like, the thing is, he ecoed and he was waiting for his Titan production to come up, and so he was ecoing while that was happening, while Bully was just making Titans from like 2 or 3 factories consistently.
Maybe
so
that's
he has
true,
no
but you know, for how fast that first Tech 3 Max was, like he only has 2 now, so it's ecoing slowed down pretty harshly, and you know you can't.
Well, that's because his factories came up, his support factories.
I
now
know,
he's spending.
But that's why I'm saying, like he, you know, it depends what he wants to do. But either you want to play the long game and just try to outlast. Oh, that's quite dangerous.
He does not have enough OC to kill a Titan.
If Bully goes for him,
he can die here.
Then he's
or at
dead.
least get really close to death. Like a strat bomber.
Yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead. There's no way he lives.
If Bully doesn't focus him.
Oh yeah, Bully wants to surround him first. There we go. Kinda caught out of position. That's a bit of a sad way to go, but...
Yeah, all his Titans went right to the left.
Yeah, they all fucking dodged and went for a raid, and the other half of the Titans went for the bottom right. He literally, as he sent his Titans to the sides, the Bully pushed him in.
Clinical.